good, MP?
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
One of the ongoing stats we've been keeping an eye on is MP's execution in the rebound department.
And I think MP's been pretty demonstrative in the way he's been attacking that glass. I mean, we saw multiple times the extra effort, both on the defensive and offensive glass, that he was going to do whatever it took to secure that board for his team.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got MP, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle, Davis gets a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And Towns throws it down.
Big-time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And Towns gets it to go.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Vukcevic. Back to Young. There's a good screen. A three-pointer off the mark. For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Lakers.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
MP with a screen on Young. Down low. Here's MP. And Towns throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian Keith had a few moments to share with me. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Knicks. This time they met in New York.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Young. He had 19 points in the win against Sacramento. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Wizards trail by 4. Davis, the pass to Riley. Nice ball movement by Washington. Daniels against Davis. 5 to shoot. Young fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Here's Daniels. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Washington with it. Spins. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And the Wizards making a change here. Champagne's checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Hart, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Here's Young, launches it, drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Knicks with the lead. Hart with the screen for MP. Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts and exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Riley. Carlton Carrington comes in for Johnson. And it's Russell in for Trae Young. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And McBride gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Russell from long range. Champagnie. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. McBride passes to Daniels. It's tipped. Hart left side. Shoots. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Davis. Here's Champagnie. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Champagnie's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's next level stuff from AD. He draws the eyes of the defense and then locates the open man.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Wizards. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Russell. tries the spin move. Outside, Davis. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And MP throws it down.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Russell left side. Pass to Davis. The alley-oop. And the rejection by MP. And so the first quarter is in the books. New York ahead. They're up by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the... And hope you've enjoyed the... Some changes. Vucevic is checked in, and it's Riley in for Koulibaly. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. MP comes in for Josh Hart. OG Anunoby's checked in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's MP, and it's Towns in at the center position. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Pass to Vucevic. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Outside Daniel. Three-pointer. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
Johnson against Bridges. Pass to Davis. Johnson kicks to Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And so it's the New York Knicks finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action in just a minute.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you.
And next up, let's check out. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allen.
Guys, MP has established himself as one of the best rebounders in the league. I asked him about how he continues to develop that part of his game, and he told me, I study tape of all the greats. Guys like Rodman, Malone, and Hayes picking up on little things they did is how I'll reach the next level. He knows his history.
Oh, I love that. Studying some of the legends. Gotta love that approach. Thank you. Anthony Davis is out there with Riley. Then it's Johnson, and it's Young, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young's good at probing inside and finding some space.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. MP, no good.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Outside for Davis. His three-pointers off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Pass to Riley. From the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Riley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
And you look at Young. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league.
Riley passes it to Davis. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And here's MP for three. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Young. Here's Vukcevic, defended by Towns. Spins. Here's Johnson. Scores off the spin. And now it's just a 4-point Knicks lead.
A productive area for Johnson a lot of nights. With his high release, he could become a serious mid-range scorer.
While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. In third, the Knicks.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
To the middle, here's Daniels, and MP throws it down.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Wizards.
Brunson against Young. There's the triple. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Brunson muscles through the contact.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Johnson, the pass to Young. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace. Do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game, for me, is as good as it's ever been.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Wizards need to get a shot off here. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Johnson.
Right there, they served it up for Johnson just the way he likes it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Johnson. And here's Young. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Anunoby. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's Daniels. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Davis.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Champagne's checked in. Koulibaly comes in for Riley. Dalton Carrington's checked in for Johnson. And it's Russell in for Trae Young. And New York with a change here, too. Hart's checked in. Carrington, that's good.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Mikal Bridges.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He finished with 30 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson.
Substitution on the court.
New York leading by 17. And New York looking at who they've got. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with MP. Then it's Josh Hart. Then and it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the 1 spot. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Pass to Hart. Inside. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Hart. Daniels has got 4 this quarter. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Outside, Russell. Koulibaly with it. Now Davis. He's covered by Daniels. And Anthony Davis with a 3.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
MP outside. Pass to Hart. Back to Daniels. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Young. And the rejection by MP. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart, wide open. He fires. Daniels, count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Anthony Davis.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Riley, he's checked in for Bilal Koulibaly. And it's Johnson in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Brunson. The 3 from MP. The rebound by Champagnie.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's Davis on the wing. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half. New York leading by 14. MP left side. Pass to Robinson. Brunson outside. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. On the wing, Bridges. Clock at 6. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Boy, how about that quick three response by Mikal Bridges?
Young passes to Davis. Now, here is Young. Here's Davis. Lets loose a three. Bridges with the rebound. MP. And MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Johnson outside. Young looking around. Riley can't hit. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for New York. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Washington's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Young passes to Champagnie. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Knocked loose.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Brunson against Johnson.
2 minutes.
Bridges for three. Riley grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right side Davis. Johnson with the bounce pass. Davis the pass to Riley. Young for three. MP grabs the miss. MP's.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New York.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in. Safe and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Wizards making a switch here. Vukcevic is checked in. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Hart. Now Davis. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch! Bridges deciding where to go with it. Towns sets the pick for Daniels. Oh, the dunk!
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young fires a three-pointer. Good. Daniels. Oh, what a finish.
I'm coming.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you...
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. Led by... Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking... Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
All right, listen up, guys. Winning takes sacrifice.
I want to be the best rebounder in the league because we're
Good, MP.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. They've got Riley. Edgecombe is out there with Demon. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Edey in at the 5 spot. And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
Demon, that's good. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Craig. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Now Edgecombe, following the three-point attempt by MP. 6 to shoot, takes a step back, out to the right wing. Team World needs to get off a shot. Buzelis' shot is good.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet, but this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Demon. From downtown, Team World with the fresh shot clock. And he comes up with the deuce.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's Edgecombe, Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
USA trails by 7. Pass to Shepard. Castle with it.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Buzelis with the ball. He's covered by Daniels.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And the dunk by MP.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Team World leading by 5. Now Edgecombe hasn't made one yet. Edey with a screen on Castle. To the left wing. The 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Buzelis has got a couple of threes now in the first for Team World. Buzelis has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Another miss by MP. On offense, here's Team World. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Riley. Here's Demon. To the inside. Klingen with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. MP, no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Here's Demon. Six on the shot clock. From deep. It's hauled in by USA. Pass to MP. Second shot opportunity. And Klingen finishes it off.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingen using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
To the paint. And the dunk by Edey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Another miss by MP.
And I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
And it's Demon missing.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Daniels from outside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
Almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
And USA with some changes. Khalil Wares.
The officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
To the right side. Pass to Traore. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Demon. And the rejection by MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now USA with it. Trailing by 2. So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Zach Edey. Demon's out there with Traore. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. And he lobs it up towards the rim. And it's Demon missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a...
MP climbs the ladder.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Salon. Here's Traore. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
So it's USA now. In the corner. Daniels. But Trey with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ware's got the lead up to 3 now for USA.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Demon. To the inside. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Ware, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Zach Edey picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Riley's checked in. Edey down low. Clingan covering. Pass to Salon. Here's Demon. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Here's Shepard. Nothing on the board. USA with another miss.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Pass to Demon. Inside. Here's Salon.
He just powers that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
A nice shot by Clingan.
And using his size there, that contest doesn't trip Clingan up as the 7-footer just goes for his.
Pass to Demon. Here is Riley. Good ball movement here by Team World. And it's Demon missing.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Back to Ware. And here is MP. From past the arc. Rebound by Team World. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Demon. Here's Salon. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Demon. Right wing. Here's Riley. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Riley's got his first 3 points of the game.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on this part.
Flag is checked in for Khalil Ware. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Team World. Shepard with the ball. No scoring in this one. Clingan the screen for MP. Down low.
2 minutes remaining.
Just 5 to shoot. USA with another miss.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
MP outside for three. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Pass to Demon. Inside. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
And here's MP for three. Rebound by Team World. Riley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Edgecombe. Over to the wing. Here's Demon. Edie, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And it's a 3-point Team World lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the dunk by MP.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
And it's Team World with the ball. Pass to Edgecombe. The three. And Klingon pulls it down. Now USA with it. Back to Daniels. MP going right to the rim. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Demon. Puts up a three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job right there, using his size to full advantage.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Team World out in front, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drum roll, please. And that's another shot.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Shepard out there with Stephon Castle. Then there's Donovan Klingon. Then it's Daniels, and it's Flagg in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Demon, following the basket by MP. Here's Edgecombe. Castle covering, pass to Riley. Here's Edgecombe. Over Castle. Edgecombe, no good. Now USA with it. A 2-point game. It's stolen by Buzelis. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Fires the three, and Team World another three.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's Demon. Edgecombe with it. Edie with a screen for Edgecombe. Pass to Riley. Good ball movement here by Team World. And the three off target. USA trails by 5. Castle finds Klingon. And MP throws it down.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Here's Edgecombe, still without a basket. Pass Pass to Edie. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
MP high post. 27 points for him. And that one's good. Flag.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Clingan with the steal. MP left side. Pass to Clingan. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Now just a 1-point Team World lead. Clingan's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pass to Flag. They set the pick for the tie. Rebound by Team World. Edie's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Demon. Buzelis, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Team World lead.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Castle on the wing. Here's Daniels. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Castle misses. Team World leading by 4. Now Edgecombe. Still yet to score. Pass to Demon. Buzelis' shot is good. And Team World leads by 6.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And USA making a change here. Knipples checked in. Here's Shepard to the inside. And MP throws it down.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Pass to Riley. To the paint. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And he puts his signature on that slam, fellas.
As he usually does. You're right, Greg. That kind of elevation, Clark is his bread and butter.
In the face of some really tight defense, too, I might add. There's not much that can stop him from getting to the rack when he's determined.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Team World leading by 4. Pass to Buzelis. Now Edgecombe. Into the lane. And it's MP with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Khalil Ware's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Drore's checked in.
Something to like about Knippel is how he thinks the game. Tremendous court awareness for a young player.
That's the Demon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
USA trails by 3. Flag sends a screen for MP. Shepard the pass to Daniels. USA moving the ball around. Here's Flag. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And it's Team World with the ball. Pass to Demon. Here's Traore. He has yet to score. Here's Buzelis. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now, flag. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. MP, no good. Team World leading by 3. Here's Demon. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
USA ball.
And USA with some changes. So a close game sees USA taking this one.
Can't say enough about how well all of these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
All right, MP, before we started filming, you said you had a little something extra tonight.
That's right. I've been on this rebounding kick for a minute now, and to be honest, not a lot of people have noticed. So I'm feeling some type of way about that, because this is a problem, man. Anytime you try to do anything besides get buckets, I mean,
He about to tear the roof off.
Well, I'm off the dog.
Let's try this. Kicks, MP.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Mikal Bridges.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way, And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
One of the ongoing stats we've been keeping an eye on is MP's execution in the rebound department.
And you hear a lot of chatter sometimes in press conferences and interviews with promises of taking it to the next level. But I'll tell you what, MP has certainly delivered on his goal of attacking the glass. Even when teams know that's his MO and go to battle down low, they have not been able to stop this man from dominating the backboard.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They got Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's MP in at the power forward. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Given the fact that both these teams play in the same conference, yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. New York moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Daniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Whoa, MP says, I got this. Answering the call with a triple.
Giannis outside. Takes it from 10. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Brunson surveying the D. Bridges outside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. Antetokounmpo against Daniels. Shoots from 12. Giannis, no good. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Daniels off on the layup.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And the rejection by MP. Bridges for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Outside Turner. Pass to Thomas. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by MP. And the Knicks with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Took him no time at all on that one.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot clock leaders. Third is Miles Turner.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Knicks.
Brunson finds Daniels. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Outside Thomas. Outside Turner. Takes the 3. Collins with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers played really well. He dropped 13 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. Continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
All right, Allie. Great stuff as always. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thomas, that's good.
Off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Rollins against Brunson. Here's MP. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
New York leading by 4. Towns the screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Milwaukee's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by MP. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And the rejection by MP. Lets a floater go. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Cavaliers. MP up top, covered by Rollins, and the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Cameron Thomas. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo from about 16. It's rebounded by New York. Hart with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And MP throws it down.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Here's Kuzma. And the Bucks miss again. The Knicks leading by 8. Hart outside. Pass to McBride. MP against Turner. Lock at 6. Hart with the screen for Daniels. Hart, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Rollins. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's McBride. No good on the last second attempt there. MP has been leading the charge for the Knicks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Harris comes in for A.J. Green. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Trent. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. MP comes in for Josh Hart. OG Anunoby. He's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Daniels. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time. One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulder.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Turner finds Antetokounmpo from the stripe. The Knicks pull it in.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please.
Did you miss us? Stupid.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, what you see is what you get. And we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice...
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the New York Knicks. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Daniels into the lane. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Shoots the 3. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. The Knicks leading by 23. Pulls it up. Daniels, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Giannis passes to Rollins. Back to Giannis. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. New York shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. To the inside. Turner. Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, what a save by Giannis. He should always be crashing the offensive glass like this.
To the paint, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the layup falls. Giannis has got 27.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Kevin, back to you.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the basket by Thomas. Dan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby, right side. Towns finds Anunoby. Bridges for three. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Giannis passes to Harris. And here is Thomas, defended by Bridges. Thomas, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Daniels, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thomas, a screen on MP. Antetokounmpo. And that one, good. Giannis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
And MP. He throws it down.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Thomas, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harris outside. Pass to Rollins. Giannis outside. Shoots from the right block. Nice jump shot. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. Rollins against Brunson. And the Knicks good for 2.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo inside. MP's there. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Turner. And it's Green in for Antetokounmpo. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Anunoby. Towns with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
To the wing on the left. Kuzma inside. Defended by Towns. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
Here's Daniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Daniels has got 24 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Green passes to Kuzma. Here's Harris. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. Here's MP. And he misses the fast break layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Here's Brunson. And the shot goes in. He's got 9.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Thomas. Green against MP. Harris passes to Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
You want to talk about being assertive? Turner was thinking shoot as soon as that pass was coming.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Daniels. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. MP with a screen on Green. To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Outside Green. Pass to Giannis. Now here's Trent. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Kuzma. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
MP looking around to the inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And some changes here for the Bucks. Harris is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Cameron Thomas comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for A.J. Green. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
McBride uses the glass to finish the layup. McBride's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
For 3, Harris. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, defense, aware of Harris's scoring ability, played him too close that time.
No good on the second free throw. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's McBride. Hands it from downtown.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Rollins with a screen on Hart. Harris, bounce pass. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Daniels kicks to Robinson. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on MP. Free throw good. Giannis. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the field.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, looking at the numbers for Harris, he's finished top 10 in three-point percentage multiple times.
McBride passes to Daniels.
Oh, take that.
Robinson against Turner. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Thomas passes to Harris. Here's Turner. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
Thunderous slam right there by Turner. Locked in.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Robinson, that's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Giannis right side. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Thomas with it. Giannis a screen on Clarkson. Takes a three. Thomas, no luck. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer King.
Basketball is both a team sport and the game most...
Not exactly.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer.
All right, MP, check this out. Look, we're going to win tonight by creating more possessions and taking more shots. That means cutting down on turnovers and hitting the offensive glass harder and earlier, okay?
Yeah, if that's what the game plan is, I'll...
Like those kicks, MP.
Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
We touched on this a few games ago, but a topic that's been out in the media for quite some time is MP's personal focus on rebounding this season.
I've really been impressed at what MP's been able to achieve. I mean, he sort of put himself in a tough position, claiming he's going to rip down every board to help his team win. But he's proven night in and night out that he meant what he said. His energy is infectious, and he's built a lot of goodwill with his coaching staff, teammates, and even the fans with the way he's committed to his rebounding game.
And now the opening lineup for New York. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with MP. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Anunoby in at the three. Here's Brunson. Denver getting their last shot to go. Fires the three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Murray. Here's Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Now here's Jokic. He played a great game against the Lakers. Murray against Brunson. Over Murray. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a three-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Here's Jokic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Now here's Brown. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And MP throws it down.
I'll tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Murray looking around. From deep, Jokic. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 4. From 9 feet. Brunson passes to Anunoby. To the inside. And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby.
They're really working the paint now.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
This one for 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
There's so much attention on Jokic there. I mean, he's able to kick it out for a 3.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Daniels outside. Pass to Towns. New York working the ball around now. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Murray. That one no good. Good D by MP. Anunoby for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's going for the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Just a...
Brunson against Brown. MP outside. Pass to Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Screen by Hart. From outside the arc. And Mikal Bridges gets a 3. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, B.A., because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Johnson is out there with Christian Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven, without those 2 qualities, that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
And so here's Denver. The Knicks making their last shot. Now here's Watson. The D's right on him. Pocket 4. Brown hits the trifecta. Brown got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. But let's remember, he can hit some of these.
Daniels with screen on Brown. Out to Bridges. To the middle. Gordon against Hart. Back to Bridges. The 3 knocks it down from distance. Bridges has got 6.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Pass to Jokic. Good D by Daniels.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
The putback. MP flushes the follow.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Nuggets trail by 11. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Brown, he's checked in for Johnson. Denver has gone 50% from the perimeter in the second, shooting 4 of 8. Outside, Brown. Inside. Here's Jokic. Look at Jokic working inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Anunoby. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the New York Knicks.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Taking a look at New York, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. They trail by 9. Checking out the group.
Or no.
Oh, is that my mic? There we go. Now I can hear it. There we go.
from Mike Brown to start the second half. MP is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Because I realized wasn't nobody saying nothing. And I'm talking to y'all, and I'm like, this sucks. Why isn't my audience responding back to me?
And he knocks down the first one. The Doris offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Oklahoma City was all business. He contributed 31 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He
What's
certainly
going on,
looked
folks?
like
Where
he
y'all
was
from,
enjoying
man? I've been trying to
himself
ask
in
that
that
for a
last
while.
game. He had his
But
offense
I don't know. This
flowing.
thing is,
Here's Jokic.
the
Knicks making their last shot.
Apparently, you guys went ahead and I had to go and watch my own feed to make
Foul
sure.
called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brown passes to Watson. And here's Jokic outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. MP is screen on Murray. Here's Brunson outside.
Oh, let's go, Brun Dunn. Let's go, Brun Dunn. Put a 1-1 for Brun Dunn.
Jalen Brunson, he's put in a ton of time to become
Top
a
11 in the
knockdown
chapter,
shooter.
Brunson.
Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic.
The current king of New York, baby. My boy Brun Dunn.
Over MP. And it's Jokic missing. Knicks leading by 12. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
That one misses for Towns. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris. But Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that is most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic on the bounce. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brunson looks it over to the paint. Bridges outside. Now Towns lets the 3 fly. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Another bucket. This guy
And Jokic just
keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Murray inside. Brunson defending.
Boy, we talk about rim protection. MP says no, sir.
And the shot goes. Daniels has got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Jokic.
Come on. Aaron Gordon.
Gordon outside. And here's Watson. Murray for 3. Oh, the 3 is pure from Murray.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Bridges outside. And the basket is good. Bridges has got 8.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Murray passes to Gordon.
Come on.
And here's Jokic. 17 points in the game. Nails
Wow,
it from
these
three.
teams are not missing.
15 points in the game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining
But this
threes
is
right
why
now.
I need
To the middle. The slam by MP.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Gordon with a screen on Brunson. Here's Murray. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. New York leading by 15. Here's Towns.
Yo,
Jokic
where's
grabs
that
the
big
board.
bird? You had the
Jokic
whole
has got
lane
9
and he
rebounds
pulls
now.
up.
Pass to Murray. Now here's Jokic. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
New York working the ball around now. And that one's good. Brunson.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too
Come on. What do you got for me?
Pass to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Here's Daniels. And the Knicks miss again.
taking what the defense gives you. Exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The shot by Brown, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. A 12-point game. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip.
This is something you're seeing evolve with
Jokic
Mikal
is
Bridges,
hooking me on
expanding his
rebound.
playmaking ability.
Gordon outside. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range. Knicks leading by 14. And the ball
What
out
the
of play.
hell,
The
bro?
Nuggets
I
will
got
have
better
it.
passing than you. Come on,
We'll
OG.
have a coach just staring at
OG.
his shoes,
I'm surprised they
biting
didn't
his
retire that
tongue.
number. But Sprewell did choke
Here's
the hell
Murray.
out of the coach. That's probably why they didn't retire that number.
Jokic outside. Now Murray. Jokic the screen. Outside Gordon. Beyond the arc. Towns rips down the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Daniels. Ooh, he leaves no question.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. Gordon against Daniels. Puts up the tray. Rebounded by Towns. New York has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Outside Anunoby. Now MP. Ooh, nice setup for the slam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Yeah, I might as well, because I'm not catching up.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered.
And you delivered.
It's more like this. It's both. Every time you come down.
Over to you, BA.
As always, thank you, Jennifer.
that the last one in that quest line, or do I got one more? I got one more. Alright. So yeah, just in case you guys didn't know what this Dynasty badge does, I'm gonna give you guys a shot. I don't care about these cutscenes. You guys can watch these on your own time. Or it's people that actually put together the whole compilation, making it like a movie. So what am I looking for? I forgot what I was looking for. Oh yeah, what this badge does. Progression. Dynasty badges. This is thou shall not pass. Right? Complete board man gets paid. Board boost offensive attributes and upgrades badges for your teammates. Right? If you get it on bronze, you get perimeter defense and defensive consistency, a boost to it. Right? Then for silver, you get perimeter defense, defensive consistency, steal, and off-ball pass. They get a boost to all three of those. Plus, they get off-ball pass if they don't have it, and if they do have it, they get a boost to it. Right? So, in order to get it on silver, you gotta complete the objective on at least 4 of those, which I have done. I missed the 5th one, but I got another game to redeem myself, right? But I just gotta get more rebounds. Jokic is like mad big and mad strong, no people, right? And then on gold, that's if I beat this next one, right? I get perimeter defense, defensive consistency, steal, off-ball pass, pick dodger, and interceptor, right? See, and all of these you get a you could continue to try to get them, right? Except for up and coming. That's the one I got up here on silver, right? I was gonna go back for it and try to get it, the potential boost and the offensive improvement boost for having them on my team, but I was like, you know what? I'd rather not, because like at the end of the day, I have that on gold on almost every other profile that I got. You know, not every other profile, every other build that I have. So I'm just curious to see what it does on silver, right? Because I noticed they jump like up to like 7-8 points in the off season. So I'm just curious. And then the rookies that I bring on my team, like if they got a potential of like 90, 94, they potentially go up to like like a 90, 92, they potentially go up to like a 94, 95, that they boost up by like 2 points. So it's worth it. It's worth it. And it don't only work on rookies. It works on people who have a higher potential ceiling, and like they don't even have to have a higher potential ceiling, but they if you see the difference more in people with a higher potential ceiling, right? They won't get a potential boost, but they'll get they'll get the off-season improvement boost, right? And it'll go up quicker if they got like a high ceiling, but they haven't reached like anywhere near their ceiling yet. So if you got somebody that's like a 70 and their ceiling is like a 90, 94, you'll see that improvement drastically in the off season. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I want to continue this, but I'm starving. My stomach is growling. I'm surprised you guys can't hear it. So I'm gonna get off of this, and I'll see you guys later. And I wish you guys would have left a comment or something. I would have loved to have a discussion with you guys. You guys have a good one. All right, thank you.